After this video, you will be able to translate your entire WordPress website for free. Add a language switcher to your menu or anywhere else you want. Let AI translate your website accurate within seconds. Translate hidden text inside of plugins and also change images based on language. To get the free plugin to translate your entire website, log into your WordPress dashboard. If you're still using WP Admin, that's not a very safe way, so please watch my tutorial over here and I'll show you exactly how to secure your WordPress website. Then we go over here to Plugins, Add Plugin. Then type in TranslatePress and press Enter. And then we press over here on Install Now. And don't forget to press on Activate. Press on Continue. Then select the language that this website is written in. In this case, it is Dutch. And we're going to translate it to English. And then I press on Continue. Later on, I will be translating it to even more languages, but I'll show you that in just a second. Then we're going to set up the language switcher. You can use, of course, the floating switcher and choose where you want to have it. For now, I'm going to demonstrate you on the bottom right. Then you can choose the different kind of templates, default, the dark mode or transparent. I like the transparent one, so I press on Continue. Then we can also enable automatic translation. Now you get 2000 free credits if you register with TranslatePress. Click over here on Generate License. Now just scroll down, fill in all this information and press on Register. Then after that you will be redirected to your account. Copy your license key, click over here and paste it in over here. And then we press on Activate License. Well done, you have a valid TranslatePress license and we press on Continue. Now, if you upgrade to the Pro version, you get a 10% discount code by me, so keep watching to find out where it is. You can also have multiple languages, more than one. You get the SEO pack, which is very important. You can also translate your website by using DeepL. You have automatic user language detections for your visitors. There are a bunch of other cool things, and you can also choose to have different domains per language. So the Pro version is really cool stuff, and I'm going to show you that in just a couple of minutes. For now, we press on Continue. And if you're ready to translate, press over here, Start Translating. On the left side, you can see the translating editor. It's in Dutch because this website is in Dutch, so you will see your own language over here. But let me change this to English. If you click over here, your entire website will be loaded in the English language or in the other language you have selected. Because of the AI auto-translate, it being all translated right now. But if we scroll down, you might see some things that are not good translations. For example, this one. How do I recognize woodworm? It's not been translated at all. If you hover over any element inside of your website, you can click on this pencil icon. If you do this, you can see at the left side, view your website as the current user, logged out, or any role you have. And you can translate it from Dutch to English over there. So I'm going to translate this right now manually because the AI didn't seem to catch this one. When you have put in your right translation, press over here on Save, and then this one is also immediately saved to your website. It will be used throughout your entire website, so if you make changes, they will automatically go throughout every single page and post. Very useful system. You can just go through your entire website and see if there are any text that is not automatically translated by the AI. But this AI really did an excellent job. Everything has been translated, even everything inside of the footer. That's great. But what if you have a link inside of a text and you want to change that one? No problem with TranslatePress. You just click on your link, for example, this WhatsApp link. I click on Translate. Then you can see immediately we have the Dutch number. And I want to change this to the English. I use +31 6. So now everybody outside of the Netherlands will know, hey, we have to fill in the country number. Also, we can change the link in here. If this is the normal link, I just copy and paste it over here. Maybe I want to translate this link, not in this specific case. Maybe I want to translate it for another language. I can just fill in now a different kind of URL and it will be shown when people change the language. Beautiful. Then we press Save again. And now in this language, it will be added the +31. Perfect. I don't actually have to translate anything else on this website. The AI just fixed them all. That's very useful. But what if you have an image and you want the text in this image also be translated to another language? You just hover over the image you want to change, click on this pencil icon, and then you see over here, this is the image used in the Dutch language. And then you can just add in media for the English language. So press over here, and then you just choose any image that you want to use. And there it is. And when I now save this in the English language, you will see this image. And in the Dutch language, you will see the original image. It's that simple. Now, in the translation editor, there's another option. It's called string translation. If you go to here you can also translate URL slugs in the Pro version. I'm going to show you that in just a couple of minutes. You can change any plugins and theme strings that are not translated well on the front end. You can do it over here. You can also translate emails if you're using an email program that's being supported by TranslatePress. And then we have the regular. In regular, you can find, for example, a lot of ACF fields. This website is being built up by a custom theme and only advanced custom fields. So yeah, you can spend a lot of time in here to find the right string if you cannot click on it using the front end editor. For example, this one, I press on edit and you can see from Dutch to English or your other languages over there. But the AI translated every single advanced custom field string automatically. So that's really awesome. If you want to go back to WordPress, just click on this big cross icon and we can see the front end of our website in English. And the only language switcher right now is over here, the floating language switcher that we set up in the beginning. Let me show you how to change this language switcher and just put a flag inside of your menu over there. On your website, you go over here to settings and you go to TranslatePress. And then we go to language switcher. And then we have three different kinds of language switcher. The floating one, a shortcode, and the menu item. Now the floating switcher, I don't want it, so just disable it over there. If you do like it, well, here you can just customize your entire design. If you go to custom design, you can even change the colors, the hover colors, the switcher border radius, animations, and over here on desktop and on mobile, how does it look? Where does it go? Do you only have the short name, full names, no names, just the icons before the language or after the language? So many things you can do. I suggest if you only have one language to use the show opposite language. So you don't have an entire drop down or drop up in this case, you just see only one language flag and it's very logical. So I press on save changes. All right, let's go to the shortcode. If you want to place shortcode anywhere on your website, this is the way to do it. Just copy this one and place it anywhere you want, maybe inside of your header. I'm not going to use the shortcode. I actually want to have a menu item over there. On desktop, I want the flag icon before the language and I don't want to have the names entirely. So I'm just going to put this on 0 and we want a rectangle flag. All right, press save changes. To activate it inside of your menu, you go to appearance and we go to menus. Select your main menu. If you have multiple menus, don't forget to select your main menu where you want to edit it and scroll a little bit down. If you want to have the language switcher in here, click over here on language switcher and use, if you have only one language, the opposite language. Press add to menu. There we go. And then we press on save menu. And if I then visit my website, here is my flag. I can click on it and there we go. Everything is in English. And if I now go to any other page, you will see it has been automatically translated by TranslatePress. If you see a page that is not completely translated, just go in the top bar and click over here on translate page. And then we are here in my website. I put it on English. If you don't want to use AI, I don't know why, because they are large language models. So they're especially for this job perfect. You can also translate it yourself. Just copy and paste the URL inside the tool you've just seen in the beginning and press on translate website. And then from here, you can copy and paste anything you want and paste it manually inside of your website. Another thing I want to show you, don't worry if you have like these interactive cards like this one, you hover over it and things started to change. For TranslatePress, this is no problem. You just hover over it and you just select this one and there we can just change it to whatever we want. And if you're done translating this page and you want to go to another page, just click over here without the pencil icon and you can skip to that specific page. By now I've used up all my free credits, so I'm going to upgrade to the Pro version and show you exactly how you can get multiple languages, change the SEO settings and to translate your entire website automatically with AI. If you want to support me and get 10% discount on the Pro plans, go to wp.discount. www.TranslatePress10. This link is also in the description of this video and in the comments. You are very welcome. The only thing I ask of you is that you like this video or place a comment, "Thank you, Matt," behind this video. I would be very happy. There are a few differences between these plans. Of course, only the size, 1 site, 3 sites, unlimited size, but then also the amount of translated words. Very important, because if you use a different language, you will use more translated words. So keep that in mind. Another thing is that there are more options starting from the business plan. You have all these things also. For example, if visitors visit your website and you want automatically the language to change based on their browser language, you need the automatic user language detection, which is only available in the business and developer plans. For this website, I'm going to use the business plan. And don't worry if you're not sure, you also have a 100% no risk money back guarantee for the next 15 days. No questions asked. I really like this. So we press over here on Buy Now. Select your payment method, credit card or PayPal. There are more payment methods available. If you scroll down in just a second, make sure to be logged in with your account. If all is correct, you should see the 10% discount right now in your cart. If not, go back a few steps and make sure to use the link that I provide to get that 10% discount. Fill in all your personal information, your billing details, and then we are at the payment info. As you can see, we have different kind of payments method based on the country that you are from. Agree with the terms of service and press on Purchase. Make sure to copy this license key, scroll down, and we're going to download the TranslatePress Business plugin. Click on it, then go back to your WordPress dashboard. You go to Plugins, Add Plugin, press on Upload Plugin, select the plugin we've just downloaded, TranslatePress Business, and press over here on Install Now. Then don't forget to activate the plugin, of course. Then we go to Settings, TranslatePress. Then you need to go over here to License, then paste in your license key over there and press Activate License. Well done, your license key is now valid and we have successfully activated. All right, let's get back to the automatic translation. From here, you can see I have 200,000 words remaining. Now let's add in more languages and let the AI translate everything. You go over here to General, and we're going to add in more languages. So select your language. For example, I want to have Spanish, and I press on Add. German, French. Now that's it. We only have to change now our language switcher inside of the menu. So go to Appearance, go to Menus. Opposite language has been changed by the current language. Because you don't have an opposite language right now, we have all these languages. So I'm just going to add them in over here and press on Add to Menu. And then I'm just going to make a drop-down menu. Just select them and drag them a little bit to your right. And of course, you can change the order in any way you like. Press on Save Menu. And then on my website, if you hover over it, you can see all these beautiful languages. Look at this. Beautiful. Let's go to German. And then the entire website has been translated to German completely automatically with AI. I love this. All right, let's install the SEO Pro Add-on. Go to your TranslatePress settings and then we click over here on Add-ons. And then we're going to activate the SEO pack. There we go. And while you're here, you can also scroll down and see all the other ones. If you want to see what they're all about, just press on Documentation and you can read why this is useful inside of your WordPress website. When you have activated the SEO pack, you can click over here on Translate Site. We can go over here to String Translation. If you click on this one, you can now edit the URL slugs. Because of this website has been built with advanced custom fields, you need to go over here to Other Slugs. And here you can find the exact URL of this specific page. We have costs in English. We can translate it to Spanish, German or French. Now this will be automatically translated, as you can see that. So you just have to visit your website in a different language and it will be automatically translated to all the other URLs. Excellent. Press on Save and then everything works. I hope you could now translate your entire website using TranslatePress. If you have any questions, just drop it down in the comments. I'll always reply. Have a great day and I hope to see you in the next video like this one. These are also really great. And don't forget to like and subscribe if I helped you out with this tutorial.